Welcome to Academic Gain Tutorials. In this video, we will look into the differences between demand and supply. To understand the market mechanism, one needs to have a good knowledge of demand and supply, as these two forces regulate the entire market. Demand is the customer's desire for a particular product, at the given price, which he or she is ready to buy in one market at different prices during a given period of time. On the other hand, supply implies the quantity, or how much, of a product or service which are offered by the manufacturer for sale at various prices to the customers, during a given period of time. When demand rises, there is a shortage in the supply, and when a supply is enough, the demand falls short, so there is an inverse relationship between these two elements. So, let's look into the basic differences between demand and supply in a tabular form. Difference number 1. Demand is the desire of a buyer and his or her ability to pay for a particular commodity at a specific price, whereas supply is the quantity of a commodity which is made available by the producers to its consumers at a certain price. Number 2. While the demand curve is downward to the right, the supply curve is upward to the right. And so the demand curve is a negative slope, whereas the supply curve is a positive slope. Number 3. Demand has an inverse relationship with price, whereas supply has a direct relationship with price. Number 4. While demand is an indicator of customers or buyers, supply represents the firm or producers of the product. Number 5. When the demand increases but supply remains constant, it leads to shortage, but when the demand decreases and the supply is constant, leads to surplus, whereas when the supply increases but demand remains constant, it leads to surplus, but when the supply decreases and the demand is constant, it results in shortage. And difference number 6. Demand for a product is influenced by 5 factors: taste and preference, number of consumers, price of related goods, consumer income, and consumer expectations. In contrast, supply for the product is dependent on price of the resources and other inputs, number of producers, technology, taxes and subsidies,